I have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you think about Cass really resonates, I mean, so much with everyone in here. I mean, even as a casual viewer being, the character was so, like, genuine in a weird sort of way and relatable. How did you create that, and what do you think it is specifically about the character that resonates with everyone?
I think that the main thing is just this, I mean, obviously in this community, being socially awkward is like what we all are. And
Amen.
so Castiel, of course, is elevated to icon status.
You know what's so funny? I was rewatching a lot of the episodes.
What I like doing is coming out on stage and insulting the audience. First thing out of the gate. Mark does that too?
Yeah.
God damn it, it's not even original.
It's still acceptable though. You guys clearly got the memo about lining up. Good, you're lining up. We'll get through as many as we can.
Mark is so sweet and sentimental, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh no, opposite of that. You were saying?
I was saying, I was rewatching some of the episodes, obviously, and your first episode, it really struck me as really interesting because now she liked it too, I guess. Nowadays, everything's CGI, but it really looked like those were those real sparks flying in your head.
They were real sparks.
I mean, you hit this like perfect moment of like coming in, being powerful, being strong, but yet I couldn't help think like, wow, they're like practically like lighting up his head. What was it like filming that scene?
It was trial by fire, I would say.
Yeah.
Quite literally. That first scene was my real first introduction to the supernatural set. I hadn't really spoken to anyone yet. I hadn't gotten to know anyone yet. And in the first scene, I was supposed to be, you know, very powerful and inured to the pain of sparks and gunshots and stab wounds. And as I was walking in, this epic, scene, they misted my head with water because they're like, just in case. The sparks they're not going to be hot, but just in case, so your hair doesn't catch on fire. If they're not hot, then why might it catch on fire? And sure enough, so I'm walking through. I don't know if you know what squid. Do you know what squibs are?
Yes.
So, do you?
No.
Yes.
Oh, my poor ignorant friends. So, squibs are when you see in a movie, like when someone gets shot, you can see like an explosion and some blood comes out, right? Clothes get ripped. The way they do that is they put this pad on under your clothing that has like little electric charges going to little pouches of actual gunpowder and sometimes blood. So when they press the button and with a remote control, it explodes. It actually explodes, and it's like a half charge. It's about a half of the gunpowder that's in a bullet. So it's a real loud explosion that rips apart your clothes and sometimes shoots out a little blood. And needless to say, it is super startling. Like when that goes off, it's a gunshot happening on your body. And to be like, just keep walking, what's happening, takes all of the focus and concentration you can possibly muster. So, we did the first take, squibs go off, sparks come down, it's burning the shit out of my head, very hot. Bang, bang, bang. I'm like, completely startled and terrified by what was happening. And then we have to, and the director's like, Kim Manners was directing. That was the last episode he directed before he passed away. And he said, okay, reset. And you could just hear the dripping disappointment. Why did we hire this guy? Because resetting with squibs and all of these like special effects on the lights is a huge deal. It takes literally an hour and 15 minutes just to reset it, just to try it again. So now I have all this pressure for the second take. I got to to not be startled. And so I was biting my cheek. I remember I was biting my cheek as hard as I could without drawing blood, just to like distract myself from it. And sure enough, the sparks come down, the squibs are going off, and I'm like, I'm not responding, just taking all my concentration. The sparks are coming down, and this time they forgot to wet my hair, and the sparks are coming down, and I hear, this is not a hyperbole, I hear it sizzling on my scalp. And it's burning through my scalp. And I'm like, I'm going to get this treat. That was my first 2 hours on set of Supernatural. I was like, this is actually hell.
It was downhill from there.
That's amazing. Well, you guys rewatch that scene after hearing the story, and I promise you won't be disappointed. Let's